Hey everyone, Pat Mitchell here from TrickTrades, and in tonight's lesson, I'm going to give you my top 10 trading rules that have kept me profitable and safe. So, we all know that we need rules. Rules are important. You've heard a lot of cookie cutter rules out there that don't really do you much good. So I'm going to give you some really specific rules. Some you've heard before, some you haven't. But this will be, make sure to write these down or bookmark this video so that you can always refer back to it. And make sure to stay to the end because this is not necessarily in order from best to worst or anything like that. My last rule is the most important rule that I stress all the time that will make you a consistently profitable trader. So let's get into the rules. So number one, day trading rule to live by. Never get greedy. Don't get greedy, folks. Those that look for home runs, they fail. Trust me on this. You will fail if you are always looking for home runs. We all see these guys out there that constantly look for home runs. They have massive wins, but then massive fails, big, brutal fails. Don't be like that. You don't need much to replace your daily income at your regular 9-to-5 job, guys. You don't. It's not much. Put it in perspective. You need roughly a couple $100, few $100 a day. That's what you need to make, right? It's not a lot. So don't be, I hear it all the time. People say, I got to make $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day keeps the job away. You don't need $1,000. A lot of you are not making $1,000 a day, day trading, in your regular 9-to-5 job right now. So don't shoot for it in your day trading. So number two, have a trade plan before you execute for both long and short, and only off of specific levels. So what I mean by this is every day at TrickTrades, I go over trade plans for both long and short. If it does this, I will do that. And if it does that, I will do this. That is making it mechanical. That is being prepared. I've seen multiple tweets lately stating that trading or planning the night before is a waste of time. Guys, I do it every night. And every night, these plans work. They work with subtle tweaks during the pre-market. We adjust these levels accordingly. But the important part of this number two rule is having a plan for both long and short trades. If it does this, I will do that. And if it does that, I will do this. So number three. So never have a set amount of profits that you want to make for the day or a set amount of shares to trade. You adjust according to risk. That's the kicker right there. You adjust according to your risk. Don't have a set amount. Oh, I gotta make $500 today. Or every trade I gotta take 100 shares, 1,000 shares, 10,000 shares. You can't, it doesn't work that way. You need to take the trade according to your risk off of technical levels. Your next stop, your technical level down. That's what you need to risk off of. And you adjust your share size accordingly. So if you're only willing to risk $50 on 100 shares, that's a 50-cent trade. Right? You have to risk 50 cents and obviously go off of we trade higher price stocks. So we practice and we preach usually starting out with about 100 shares on, $100, $200 stocks roughly, So you got to adjust accordingly. So number four, don't think, respond. I see people constantly thinking. I think the stock's going to do this, so I'm going to stop out. Thinking, I'm telling you, and I know it sounds goofy, me saying don't think, but don't think, you cannot think and you're going to tell the market what to do and you're going to predict the market. It has nothing to do with being predictive. We respond only to the technicals, folks. That's it. Don't think, respond. 5, halfway through, guys. So for me personally, 2 red trades and I'm done for that morning session. And generally I will come back in the afternoon session. And I call it scalping my way to freedom. I look for very short-term opportunities, bouncing off of certain key levels or moving averages, looking to take that first move, meaning the ride up or the ride down of that stock until it gets a little bit extended and I take it off. So scalping doesn't mean you need to take like 50 trades. I'll usually take about 2 or 3 of those in the afternoon and I'm back green. That's why I'm so consistently green. People used to call bullshit at how consistent I am. Guys, I've proved this. Now, I'm not going to get into that because it doesn't matter. I'm done proving myself. I know what I teach and I know what I'm worth. So I don't need to prove myself to trolls and haters. So I digress. I know. Regardless, 2 red trades, you shut it down. You'll get locked into the rabbit hole, folks. We've got a pretty good blog post at TrickTrades.com under blog that is free for everyone. Go check it out. It's a really good read, folks. So number 6, I think I'm on number 6. Have a plan to either scalp or longer hold before entering the trade. That boils down to trade plan, guys. You need to know what type of trade you're trading. Are you trading a scalp or a long-term hold, right? Figure it out before you enter that trade, guys. It's super important. You have a trade plan for both. Your targets are going to be differently. You can set your watch by it. Do that. Very important. Number 7, if I don't like it, I walk from the trade, period. If I don't have any type of edge, if I'm not sure, if I don't like the action, you simply do not trade. Do not complicate this, folks. This is very simple stuff. Keep it simple, okay? Simple works, so live by it. Number 8, treat this like any other business decision. Every trade is a business decision. Now think about this. This is what I want you guys to do this evening after watching this video. Think about this rule, like really, really think about it, okay? You treat this like any other big business decision. Every trade like a big business decision. Should you take it? What type of risk is involved? Is it worth trading? What am I look to gain? What am I set to lose? Those are important, very important thoughts to be considering before taking any trade. Number 9, I got that one right, eh? If there is an unknown, I do not take the trade. So an unknown, let's talk about some unknown factors, especially in today's market. So unknown factors may be Fed decisions or announcements. Unknown factors may be potential Trump announcements or Trump tweets. I know I can set my watch now to when Trump is going to tweet because he goes quiet for a bit and the market's at certain levels. I've called every major day now where Trump has tweeted, and it's for a reason. The fellow trades the market. It's no secret that he trades the market. I do believe he is, in my opinion, he's manipulating the market to his advantage. Now, I don't want to hear Trump comments, good or bad. I don't care, guys. Simply use that information to your advantage. I don't care. He made me an obscene amount of money the other day, and I'm very thankful for it. So, if there is an unknown, do not take the trade. It's okay to be a little speculative when it comes to this rule. Don't let it override any other decisions, but it is a very important rule. So, last but not least, and before I get into that, make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe, and come check out TrickTrades.com. You guys will learn a load of information. This is where you come to become successful. So let's get into number 10, the very last day trading rule that I have. So, last but not least, the most important rule. Can you guess what it is? Keep it simple. Not just simple, but super simple. I'm going to elaborate a little bit. Caveman simple. So simple that it seems silly. That is how I view the market. Now, my view on the market may seem very, very elementary. It may seem very, I don't know, just one layered. It's multi-layered, multifaceted, but it is very simple. I don't get hung up on indicators and all of these crazy ways to trade. Very simple. Support levels, resistance levels. That is all I use. It's so simple, and I'm so successful that people believe I'm holding out on them. I'm not. It really is this simple. Trading isn't easy. I'm not saying that. But it is simple. It can be very simple. So think about that as well tonight, folks, while you're reviewing that other rule. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. Like I said, ass, gas, or grass. Nobody rides for free. Ain't nothing free in this world. So you got to hit that like button and you got to hit subscribe. There's 50% of you that watch my videos that are not subscribed. Hit subscribe. Hit the like button. It's good for the algo. And we will check you guys later. Adios, folks.